All right, Aries, what's going on with you? This is mid-August, mid to the end of the month. Let's see what's going on for you. As I'm doing this reading, I am very aware that we have a full moon in Aquarius happening today. We also have a very strong T-square happening of Saturn opposing Venus, and they're both squaring Jupiter and Mars in Gemini. So there's going to be some kind of uh, opposing energy of, what do I want versus what's on my path, my spiritual calling versus something more practical, because Venus is in Virgo. And they're both squaring this Mars Jupiter conjunction in Gemini. And so there's something going to be said about it, some kind of forceful assertion. Okay, so let's talk about you, darling, because Mars is included in this. Water and Mars is your ruling planet. So there can be, it can really impact you. Depending on what house it's in, it will tell you what part of your life is being impacted. So there's definitely some strong feelings around this. I'm getting the water energy there. Knowledge, Jupiter. Travel, Jupiter. Oh my gosh, divine masculine. Wow. Some of you have a divine masculine who has already made a choice to come see you. Okay. Has already made that decision. Do you know that? I don't know if you even know that. Or you could be aware of it. You might be the one with the knowledge. All right. To share this, you're like, well, why are they coming? What are they doing? Why are they coming to see me? They're coming to share their feelings. Can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for you. All right, my darlings. Moon underneath. Oh my gosh. Moon, right? Moon in Aquarius. So keep that in mind. The sun, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. So there's a very kind of protective feeling here. I almost feel like you're afraid it's not going to be what you want it to be. Okay. So there's a sense of self-protection here. I'm afraid to have this person tell me how they feel. I want it to be this happy, joyful thing. And I'm just like so used to not getting what I want. And Aries, that might be something just with this person. It might not be in general. But I do see yourself protecting, and I do feel like it's going to be very sweet. I don't feel like it's going to be, now turn this around. If you have someone coming to tell you their feelings and you're not super psyched about it, then it's going to be like, ooh, awkward. Okay. But for most of you, I feel like this is going to be a welcome thing, but there's a lot of anxiety being provoked because you don't know what they're going to say. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, really? So High Priestess, that's your intuition. 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Why are you so sure that this isn't going to work out, or that they're going to pull the rug out from underneath you, or it's Lucy with the football all over again? Why are you so sure of that? Here's the King of Swords. Lots of Aquarian energy here. All 3 opportunities for Aquarius. 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Lover's card, wow, and the Hermit. I feel like it's because this person is being very close to the vest. We do have King and Queen of Swords here after all, so that's not the most sweet conversation I've ever heard of, right? It's kind of, I don't know, prickly, but I just feel like this person is not sharing anything. So you're like, okay, you're telling me this person, my divine masculine's coming here to share my feelings. I don't even know if this is my divine masculine. I don't even know if he knows that this is my divine masculine. Okay, Aries. So I'm just getting this feeling of like, I don't want to be upended by this. Just don't make it bad. Okay. Just don't make it bad. And it's kind of, your intuition is not wrong okay. Wow. Okay. So intuition has been hijacked by other people in the past, maybe not this person, other people in the past, You think they're going to do one thing and they do another. You think they're going to say one thing, they say another. This can come from gaslighting. Gaslighting is when a person in authority, someone you trust, tells you you can't trust yourself. Did you hear me say that? You don't know what you're talking about. You think it's this, you're just full of it. You never know what's going on. You're always saying that you're intuitive and you just don't know. That's gaslighting. And so what happens is we don't trust our own eyes or our own sense, our inner eyes or our inner ears or our inner sense of what is what. We just don't trust it anymore. And this person is actively like coming to offer love. And now you're like, oh, yeah. Okay. Like, I feel like that almost this person is very cagey. They're not saying anything. That's your intuition saying, well, they're not telling me anything. They just want to come here. Like, what? What if they're going to tell me something bad? Or what if they're going to say something that I'm not going to want to hear? Talk to me about this 4 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Hanged Man. Like literally, it's either death and destruction or it's the best thing ever. And it's like you've been trained to believe that it's neither one of those things, or you've been trained to believe that if you believe it's the 10 of Cups, it's going to be the 10 of Swords. Okay, it's time to upend this paradigm for yourself. It's time to upend it because I feel like it's time to heal it. What you're doing is you're protecting, and you might be holding back your own feelings also. You may be very, not dismissive, but kind of like, it may be hard for you to share how you feel. It may also be hard for this person to share how they feel. Like you're a match made in heaven, okay? This is part of your twin flame journey healing. Now, some of you may not resonate with the twin flame journey. That's fine. This doesn't have to be that for you. I'm feeling that some of you, because we are talking about divine masculine here, I'm feeling like some of you are on that path. And I see Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, lots of Aquarius here, Leo. At the very least, some of you have the gaslighting that was done to you, or that was, that you believe, it's sort of like taking away your enthusiasm about things. And because it's like not really meant to hurt you, this could be something that was done because of, a lot of parents, a lot of their unhealed wounds get sort of projected onto us. Okay. And so if, for example, and some of you may be of the generation whose parents lived through some really horrific things, and they just don't want you to get too excited. I don't want you to get too invested in that it's going to be the 10 of Cups. And so what happens is a lot of to your manifesting ability is you think really small, and you're Aries, for God's sake. Like, you think really small. Part of this is coming in here to show you that your intuition is right on. Your intuition is spot on. And if you have been then short circuiting it to keep yourself from getting disappointed, that's a coping mechanism. And coping mechanisms are things that we employ to protect ourselves when we don't, before we have our prefrontal cortex developed, before we really know how to, work with our own feelings, before we really know how to do any of that, we have coping mechanisms. They're like workarounds. And so this is saying to me that some of you have a workaround for not getting too invested in anything, for not putting your feelings into something, for not, if it's not a sure thing. It's almost like it's got to be a sure thing. And this is like, yes, this person is coming. I feel like this is going to be a good thing. But I feel like the bigger message of this is that needs healing. Because what it's doing is it's short circuiting your ability to manifest the life of your dreams. Because you're always going, well, I don't know, bad stuff might happen. You're not wrong about that. But let's not manifest that, please. Let's make a choice and we manifest from the highest version of ourselves. Is everything going to always work out the way we want to? No. Spoiler. No. But when things don't work out for you the way you want, here's the thing. Everything is always working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. It just may not look like that in the moment. So because there's more pieces that need to be moved around, maybe there's something better for you. So when you're manifesting, the way to sort of remove this like doom and gloom, like, oh, something's terrible is going to happen if I start getting happy. Let's remove that and just, wouldn't it be cool if you start your manifestations with, wouldn't it be cool if this person showed up and said, hey, this is what I really want with you. That or something better. End your manifestations with a little prayer of gratitude and say, this or something better. And that way, when stuff doesn't look exactly like you expect it to, you know that there's something better for you. Let's do that. This or something better. Because I feel like that is the thing that's going to put you in this energy of the hermit. And I don't mean alone. I mean wise. Okay? I mean wise. I mean someone who knows their way around a love relationship, is willing to be vulnerable. That's what love's all about, willing to be vulnerable. And sometimes we get hurt. And then we have to work with that emotion and incorporate that information as wisdom. Because before you have that prefrontal cortex, before you know how to transmute emotion into wisdom, then you just sit, and that's what leads to depression. You just sit in the yuck of it and it stagnates you. And so that's where this has come from. That there might have been that at one point, I didn't get what I wanted, but look back. Maybe you dodged a bullet. What did happen? What did work out? And focus on that stuff. When you're in your highest version of yourself, and all you have to do is just work toward that every day. I'm just going to do better today at something. I'm just going to move toward what I really want. If I'm always shutting down the potential of love because I might get hurt, no love shows up. And that's not wise. So talk to me about this King of Swords here. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So I feel like this is a person you've outsourced. I mean, this could be the person who's gaslighting you, actually. Is that right? Is this the person who's gaslighting you? No, actually, this is the person who's been, oh, I see. Okay, King and Queen of Swords. You guys have had the same experience. Okay, I get it. You've had the same experience of someone gaslighting you. Okay, you've been trustworthy, you've been kind, you've been generous, and this person is the same way. This person is the same. One soul, two bodies. This person is the same. This is the person who's taken it from another person for a long time, and they're overcoming this. That's why they're coming to say how they feel. This is not the gaslighty person. This is a person who's been through the same thing. I feel like you could, if you're not on the path of healing, I feel like you could push this person back. Seven of Wands. That's not the same thing as boundaries, because you're going to need to learn how to have healthy boundaries in a love relationship. Seven of Wands. Six of Swords. Yep. Death, change. Five of Swords, and the King of Cups. I feel like this person at first, You guys have a lot more in common than you think. At first, this person might push you back, you might push them back. Like there's a lot of tentativeness, a lot of fear. That's why these wounds are coming up to be healed. I feel like you are going to move forward together, okay? And I feel like you got to learn a new way of communicating so that this person and you can both be in this like King of Cups energy where we're not manipulating each other. We're not doing the same thing we learned. We're really changing the way we talk to each other. I like this a lot. There is an opportunity here. This person's had the same experience as you. Think about that for a minute. All right, so let me look at this Ascension deck. Wow. Soulmate, clearing core wounds for sure. Breakthrough, processing karmic debris. High Priestess, expanding consciousness. There you are again. Oh, wow. Okay, one more to pull, but I didn't even notice this. Aries, you are the High Priestess. They are the Hermit. You guys are on the same spiritual path. Wow. Spiritual awakening. Shift or be shifted. You guys are on the same spiritual path. This is a love relationship of spiritual equals, of people who have been through something really difficult. Wow. Spiritual awakening. A new breakthrough coming. All right, let's go deeper. If you want to continue on, Aries, if this is your reading, link is below. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.